Get out!
Greetings, programs! Time for more FTL. That's right, we're going to continue on with the voyage of the HMS Awesome. Now, a couple of people picked me up on something, and yeah, I done goofed, you guys. I done goofed. I didn't have Ellen Ripley on the ship. I mean, okay, Zoe Washburn is awesome and all, but no Ellen Ripley? Come on, what was I thinking? So, when we get a chance for an Ellen Ripley, we are going to have an Ellen Ripley. I'm just saying that right now. So, here we are. We're at the start of Sector 3. We are here to kick butt and take names, and guess what? We're all out of notepaper. That sounded better in my head. Anyway, let's jump, and we've got a choice. We can jump north and try and take in the quest marker, or we can go and see what this distress beacon's about first. So I think that's what we'll do. We're in fairly good shape after the first two sectors. A bit of damage taken, and we could do with upgrading the shields fairly soon, which I think is what I was saving scrap towards. But weapon-wise, we're doing all right. We've got, of course, the mind control thing. So yeah. So let's actually look at the message. The main colony on this barren planet is in unrest. Citizens demonstrate on the street. They want to join the rebellion and demand the resignation of their rulers. Local magistrates wanted to call in the militias with a distress call, and is quite surprised by your visit. Shall I? We're so badass, you guys. We can kick butt. We're gonna land. We're gonna kick all these people's butts. Although, oh, okay. Never mind. We apparently ran away because it looked a bit ugly, and then they shot my ship with an RPG 7000! Good thing it wasn't an RPG 9000. Oh well. At least we only took 2 points of hull damage. It wasn't that I actually lost any crew or anything like that. So we'll jump down and we'll kind of wobble around the middle and, you know, do whatever. Hopefully we'll come across a store as well. But I'm quite keen to get my shields upgraded now that we are at Sector 3. We're starting to face some slightly more hairy enemies at this point, so that would be useful. We have arrived at a densely populated core world planet. Okay, socialise with the... Oh, okay, we can't actually... This is just essentially an unpopulated sector with a bit of flavour text, so okay. Socialise with the crew! Shall we speak with the Mantis crew? Shall we see what happens? Okay, no. I'm not saying that the Mantis are all, well, I just think the least said the better. So I think if we can get to a store and buy some fuel also, fuel's going to be pretty damn useful because we're starting to run a bit low. Missile defense turret, defense drone, heavy anti-ship missile drone. Interesting, but these are all drones and I don't particularly want them. Advanced proximity. Now, I wonder, does that help your evasion? I don't actually know what that is. It's cheap, but I don't know. And do I actually have any slots also? We've also got charge laser, ion burst stunner, and a stun bomb. But the main thing that we want is fuel, so we're going to have some of that. And we'll actually have a quick look. Have we actually got augment slots? We've got one augment slot left. I don't know, there's one for 10 scrap, but I really want to upgrade the shield, so we're going to hang on to the scrap that we can. We'll take in this distress beacon and then we'll start the leg north, as it were. Let's see what we can see. Could we lead them there? Okay, that'll just give me another quest marker and a bit of scrap. And that kind of takes in where I was going to go anyway, so let's just jump to... Do I want to jump to a store system? I've already been to a store, but there might be something awesome. Oh, I don't know, it's tricky. Or I could jump there and then go straight through the quest markers. We'll actually go... We'll go through the store. We'll actually fix up those few points of hull damage. I could have done that at the other store, but it doesn't actually matter, so we're going to spend 10 scrap on that. Requisition license. Okay, interesting. Hull repair kit. Requires an empty beacon and presumably uses up some scrap or something. I don't know. Oh, the artillery beam. Warning. Okay, this is obviously a bit of a bodge to get this to work with other ships. Prevents save plus quit. You'll have to finish this run in one go. No, I don't think we'll be doing that. I could actually sell... Or was I going to hang on to them because I wanted to do drones? Maybe I was. I don't know, we're not running out of space, so we will hang on to them for now. So we'll take in this first quest marker. See what we can see. Oh, we get a crew member And, okay. Amber. I've made a promise, Amber. You are no longer Amber. You are... Now, was it L-E-Y? L-E-U-Y? Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah, it is L-E-Y, isn't it? Also, apparently, I can't capitalise. I cannot into capitalisation. So, we've only got one crew slot left now. But it depends. We might lose some, of course. We might need to restock. So, somebody also pointed out Jack Bauer is kind of currently cooling his heels in the pilot seat, and that's kind of wasting his natural Zoltan abilities. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put Irulan in the pilot seat, and we'll take out there. And this doesn't leave us with many non-Mantis crew members, so I'm not quite sure where I could put Ellen. She's not really a fighter. I mean, I know she is a fighter, but in this she isn't really a fighter because she's a Zoltan. So I don't know. I could put her in there actually. She can power the mind control room, and that frees up another power bar. So I could actually have the heavy ion beam on all the time. Very useful. So yeah. Oh, also we have enough scrap to actually upgrade the reactor, so we will do that. And because we've got a new crew member, we don't have to upgrade the power system as much. So if I go there, and then I only need one of those, and then bam, extra shields. Very nice. And I can also potentially maybe upgrade mind control. I think that might be a plan, you know. Now, engines at some point would be really good. Although actually I could put 1 point into engines and 1 point into mind control, but I don't have enough power bars for everything to be powered at the moment. So I think we'll just stick in one in mind control, and then I can, you know, leave that powered down for the time being and have 2 in mind control. So I can have I've got now quite a nice offensive capability, and we'll hang on to that last bit of scrap. We really need to pick up some more scrap, but I think the engines should be my next priority. A small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. I am fully... I could attack it, I suppose. But I don't know. We don't actually need to be repaired. So, at most we'd get a bit of scrap. And I don't know if we even would get a bit of scrap out of that. Oh, it's a fight! Much to your dismay, you are ambushed by a rebel ship. Okay, so they only had one shield, which we took down, which is fine. We will mind control their pilot, which will completely knacker their evasion chance. And we'll see how many rooms I can get with the Bardiche. Oh, let's see, that's 5. Ho, 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 ho. And then we can, I don't know, clonk out their engines with the heavy ion. So yeah, and they've only got 2 crew. I think they might be knackered, you guys. It's just a matter of not taking damage myself and taking them down sufficiently. In fact, I could switch the heavy ion beam to their weapons, which completely eliminates any chance of taking any damage. So they're both now on repairs. That's cooled down, but that's fine. They are not going to last long. Oh, they're making an offer. Accept their offer, which is not great. 3 fuel, yeah. That's a bunch of scrap, though. 2 missiles. I have more use for missiles than I do drone parts. Only 1 fuel out of that, but you know what? We will take their offer of surrender, just because the extra scrap right now is incredibly useful. And what I will do is I will immediately spend 30 of that. We'll have a bit more evasion, and that's quite useful. So let's jump. I could jump there, and there, and there, or I could jump there, there, and there. I will jump behind, because maybe we'll get the chance to get to that beacon also. That should be fine. I hope it's fine. Well, that was awesome. That really was. I tell you, this is going to be one of those voyages. It has been so far, where R.A. Jesus is just smiling beatifically down on me. Okay. I mean, it sucks for these guys. It's the remains of a space station, but that's another 30 scrap. That's the 30 scrap I just spent. So, yeah, I think we might be hastening to the exit after this next jump. We're also running a bit low on fuel now. A rebel scout? Yeah. Let's take on those rebel scum. Okay. And we will mind control. I'll just do the same again. Mind control the pilot, because the pilot is the person you can mind control that immediately does the most damage, because they then can't dodge any shots after that. So let's see. Can I get... I think 4 might be the most I can get with this particular layout. Yeah, we might as well go for the 4 that kind of encompasses the drone control room as well, because I don't know what drones they've got right now, although it looks like mainly defensive drones. And if it's a ship repair drone, okay, which potentially could make the fight longer, but hopefully won't. So that's the weapons out of commission. Oh yes, we've started a fire. Good, good. And they've had to go and put out the fire, and he's now damaging the pilot station. Teehee. It's pure disruption tactics, but actually a bit of disruption can be just what the Doctor ordered. We haven't even lost the Zoltan shield yet, because I was able to take down their weapons so quickly. Being able to fire that and the ion beam at the same time, really useful. So yeah, I think these guys are slightly screwed. They should have just run away when they saw us coming, and scrap from that, and scrap as a reward from the outpost. Okay, let's not question it. Let's just move on. Let's jump to the exit and get to the next sector. Well, this has been a really quick sector. This has been a sector in about 12 minutes. Civilian vessel detaches from a nearby station and approaches. This is an opportunity to be a filthy pirate, but no, we're all good guys. We wouldn't do that, apart from Han Solo, maybe. Anyway, next sector, and we have a choice of. I'm going to guess that's going to be an Enji sector, or the corrosive scrapyard, which is a hazardous sector. And either way, we don't have great choices after that. It's lots of hostile sectors. I think we're going to go with the potentially Enji sector. I hope I'm not dead wrong about that. Oh, it is Enji. Okay, yeah. You can start to pick up clues from the sector names in Captain's Edition, but sometimes it's very obscure, and other times like that, it's kind of obvious. Okay, the Mantis, so we're going to obviously fight Mantis. Socialise with the crew! I'm going to just... like the joy of feasting on raw meat! There's one for all the vegetarians in the audience. The temptation is to just spend a bit more scrap, but you know what? We'll wait for a shop. And again, we are within immediate jumping range of a distress beacon, so we'll go for that. I'm hoping it might be something that gives me fuel somehow. Satellite defense system has gone haywire. Promise to help. I have an ion beam weapon, so I can just go. Or I could even analyze the defense. You can engage it. Oh, okay. I could have just used the ion thing and it would have shut it down, but this involves attacking. And we've taken down one ion thing, and that's fine. Right, we don't need mind control, that's totally useless. But that's always got at least one power in it, so that's okay. And I guess we want the ion beam to take down their shield, so we'll keep the ion beam firing at that location, and then once the shields go down, we can get the Bardiche. Now, does the Bardiche... I actually might have some shield piercing, I can't remember. Let's find out if it does or not. Can I actually get more than 3? I don't think I can get more than 3. This might be a tougher opponent just because I can't get more than 3 compartments. Well, there we go. Right, doing some damage, but they've got drones. So that might be slightly tricky. Is that defense? Level 1 defense drone, so that's not going to stop my ion beam at all. That's fine. And if I keep that damage, that's also fine. But of course, it being a drone ship, these systems are self-repairing. So I just have to hope that my rate of fire is sufficient. Well, there we go. So they can... oh, they're on fire, you guys! They're on fire! We'll win for sure now. Yeah, they still have some offensive capability, even though I've taken out their weapons. But I think the shields are actually holding up quite alright. It's kind of fitting, actually, Jack Bauer being on the weapons. But really, most of them being on the weapons would be fitting. There's a couple of exceptions. I mean, Susan Calvin was never known for shooting stuff, especially. And Irulan, I don't know, she probably could have defended herself at a pinch, but, you know, she had people to do that for her. 47 scrap. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, okay. Let's just move on. A small Enji research vessel is trying to fend off a mantis ship. You move in to engage, but the mantis ship runs the hell away because Jack Bauer and Master Chief and Han Solo and Ellen Ripley. Yeah, I'd run away too. Improved boarding drone, more scrap. Okay, okay. The one thing that might happen that could really seriously screw me is running out of fuel. So I guess we'll take that one. That doesn't matter either way. Space station set up for travellers. I could hire a crew member who... oh, an Enji. Stafford is presumably just a human. Do you know, I'm tempted because I am very... I've got 3 Mantis and they're good fighters. But I've got 4 Zoltan and they're really not good fighters. So we're going to take Stafford, who actually comes with some repair skill. And he's only 26 scrap. Oh boy, can we afford it. And we are going to put him... He seems kind of... Is he meant to be sort of glowy, invisible? I don't know. He's only got 50 health. Is that right? What is Stafford? An AI avatar. Ha! That's new. I haven't come across one of those before. So he's kind of like... He's basically... okay, no, you know what? I know he is the opposite of heroic. But, yeah, no, we can't call him anything else. Here's what he is. He is... Will it all fit? He is Arnold J. Rimmer, you guys. Trapped on a ship of heroes. And here's Arnold J. Rimmer. Could this be any more perfect? Could it be? We basically have nowhere to put him. Although I could swap him for Han Solo, because Han Solo could be a kind of free-floating, punch people in the face guy. And I could put Arnold J. Rimmer in the room with the doors, where he really can't do much harm, one hopes. Although having said that, he might accidentally open every door on the ship and, you know, suffocate everybody. Knowing Arnold J. Rimmer, that's a possibility. He did, after all, cause the deaths of the entire crew of the Jupiter Mining Corporation ship Red Dwarf. So, anything is possible. I'm just saying, this may bite me in the ass. Yeah, we absolutely need to get to the supply station because we are running quite low on fuel. So they have kind of... Oh, it's a cloaking drone, I guess? I'm not quite sure. Also, why has that got a... Oh, because he's got the skill level for engines, I think. I'm not sure. Right, ions. This is a really simple one, though. I can only do 2 damage per shot, but... No, that's the one I want. That's fine, it's just going to take a little bit longer. We just need to get the ion beam. So who have I got on weapons right now? That's right, Jack Bauer. So, it's a pity I had to swap people around, but then it's a pity I didn't really spot that in the last episode, because I could have had him get at least a sector's worth of experience at the weapons. And instead, well, you know, his piloting skill's pretty good, but we've now got Irulan in the pilot's chair. But pilots learn quicker than people manning weapons do, so it's not so bad if you have to swap out a pilot. I've noticed the pilot skill goes up a lot faster. And, yeah, everyone else is fairly... It's actually, you know, I hadn't noticed that, but Ripley's, even though she's a Zoltan, 100% combat skill. Or, well, the first 100%, whatever you want to call that, because she's Ripley. She ain't taking no crap from no one. So even though I've damaged, well, I've knocked out one drone, but the other kind of... Ghost drone! It's a ghost drone, you guys! I'm scared! Yeah, I don't know, it keeps kind of appearing and disappearing, and then it's... Maybe it's meant to be like it unstealths to kind of fool you into thinking it's going to attack, and then it goes, haha, I fooled you! Supply depot. is completely empty. Calculate the current position. Might as well get the quest marker. I don't have to take it. Distress beacon. I could try chasing down the quest marker, but look where it is. That is at the end of a chain where... No. I would be so screwed. I would not get back in time. I have to... Okay, we'll try the distress because we know there's a ship there. I am critically short on fuel now. Freighter of Enji refugees. They want 12 scrap. Yes. Give me fuel! Give me fuel! Give me fuel! You bastards. That's going to be one of the rare times when I just swear because, yeah. RNG has been really kind to me, except in terms of fuel. Am I going to be forced to piracy? Has it come to this? Everyone else says no, but Arnold J. Rimmer says, "Are you crazy? Of course we have to!" In his, you know, Arnold J. Rimmer way. No, you know what? We're a ship full of badasses. We're better than that. So, we have to wait. This is what happens when you run out of fuel in FTL. We notice your distress signal. Yes, 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 and yes. The main problem is that's put them much closer. We're still very, very short on fuel. I haven't found a shop in this sector, so that's not so great. Yes, okay. We'll just have to hope that this storage cache includes some fuel. So, take down the weapons and use the Bardiche there, and we might be able to get a... Yes, there we go. Across all 3 compartments. Sometimes with some battles it would be nice if you could actually like set it to ×2 speed or something, but actually no, it's probably a good thing you can't. That would bite you in the ass far more often than it would actually help. So let's just pummel this AI and actually it'd be nice if I was about to say it'd be nice if you could use the mind control module on AI. No, that's what the hacking subsystem is for. Well done, brain. Well done. Yeah. Anyway. So, apart from the critical shortage of fuel, we're not doing so badly. 47 scrap. 47 scrap. For fuel! Results! Results! Oh, yeah. This has actually been a much shorter episode than usual, and we've covered 2 sectors already, but I think I will actually wrap it up once I get to the start of the next sector, just because I'm actually recording this fairly late. And also, if I jump, it'll be like, oh yeah, I'll just do a few more, you know, and then suddenly it's a 40-minute video. And I know there's nothing wrong with a 40-minute video, but I am also recording something else tonight, so I'm slightly conscious of the fact that I don't want the video to be too long. So, anyway, Zoltan Research Facility. Participate in there. See what happens. 26 scrap. I've got 300 scrap, you guys. 300 scrap. Small Federation fleet detachment jumps in. How could their fleet have grown so fast? We know about your mission, but we can spare you some equipment. More fuel! Yes! See? See? Even when RNG screws me, it then turns around and goes, yeah, okay, I was just kidding. But of course, knowing this game, it could be... It's always that very next jump that could screw you. So we have a choice between the Bolden stations and Mzukik's turf. That makes it sound like piracy or some kind of gang operation. You don't normally describe something like that as, you know, someone's turf. The Bolden stations, I have no idea, but let's find out. So we are at the start of the sector. We'll socialise with the crew. Shall we speak with the Zoltan for a change? Because we know what can happen. The Zoltan wants to know what your favourite colour is. It's the colour of... I don't know. Awesome. What is the colour of awesome? There you go, chat. There's your challenge. Chat. I keep saying chat. I'm too used to being on the live stream. Also, did I mention it's late? There you go, comment section. There you go, viewers. There's your challenge. What is the colour of awesome? So, yeah, 2 sectors in under 25 minutes. With remarkably little damage and scrap just being flung at me from every which way. It did get a bit hairy with running out of fuel, of course, because if the rebels had caught up with me, that would have been nasty. But apart from that minor wobble, the streak of luck has continued. Fingers crossed it will continue right through to the end and that I don't massively mess up somehow, because of course that's always a possibility. So yeah, but on the whole I have a good feeling about this, right up until the moment when it all goes horribly wrong. So if you enjoyed this video, you can hit the like button, you can leave a comment below, you can subscribe to my channel, and as always, stay tuned for more.